Scorpios, and welcome to your weekly horoscope tarot reading. I'm Priscilla B, and I can't wait to get started. So I'm going to be using the Elven Tarot deck, just because this is my daughter Luna. She's very loud, and I encourage her to be as loud as she wants. It can be a little bit of a distraction, but sometimes distractions are good, right? So I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately, Scorpios, and like traveling the underworld, stuff like that sort of theme. And so this reading of yours might like scope into that sort of theme, but I can't find my Dark Wood Tarot anywhere, which is usually my like shadow deck that I use for dreams, and I can't find my Witch's Tarot deck either anywhere. So I have to do some like really super early spring cleaning, and usually I start in February actually, and then see if I find them and hopefully do a more themed dream reading for you guys later on, and also love readings coming up for Valentine's Day as well. So I'm really trying to get these out there. So the Elven Tarot deck, though, I've been really drawn to this deck as well, and so I'm going to go ahead and start a reading for you. And I'm also going to be using this Rebel deck as well for you Scorpios for some like affirmational things. Okay, so let's see what's going on with all of that. Okay. Alright. Luna's my assistant. Okay. Oh, the Tower. This is an interesting one to pull out of the deck first. Also, my light broke, by the way, that I normally use, so I ordered a new one. So hopefully that it comes in the mail soon, so the cards can be seen a little bit better. Page of Cups. Wow, the Tower and the Page of Cups. Okay. So the story. Thank you. Yes. So the story behind the Tower is really a story of like how a rich prince of a village was very, like arrogant and had a very arrogant, narcissistic like personality, and he like bragged about his riches and how he was like the leader all the time, and so he decided to throw a party in his honor and have all the townspeople gather and celebrate him. And there was like a poor minstrel. A minstrel is someone who like played music back then in those times. And a little bird came to visit the minstrel and said, there's going to be like some karma happen to this prince. Like there's going to be a giant storm and a giant flood to remind the prince of being humble and that he can't be like such a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs to be more in tune with like the natural elements of the world. And but to warn the minstrel, the bird told him to go climb up the mountain so he wouldn't be affected by the flood that was about to occur and destroy the party. So the minstrel listened to the little bird and went up on the mountain and watched as the storm came in, the lightning strike, and flood out the party. Okay? So I feel like you have that little bird on your side. You know what I'm saying? Like you have that natural connection to like the natural elements of the world, the natural side of things. And the Page of Cups definitely is like this man is standing on the rock here and all the waves are crashing around him, but he's not afraid or not affected by it at all. And I feel like that's you, Scorpio. It's like when all the emotional upheaval and all the lightning of energy and emotions are coming through. As as messages really to let you know what's going on. You are the one who is like able to withstand the storm, right? It's like you can see the storm brewing, you can see it coming, you can see the clouds forming. Um, so that's really interesting. Okay, so we have here the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're like a little worse to wear starting off this week, just because I feel like you have these elements of like it's like support, but it's also like there's like a cost to it. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Something to do with money and finances. Really at the start of this week, okay, Scorpio? It's like, what is going on? Like, you want to be that minstrel playing your little, sitar, guitar, whatever. Like, not being any, like, you don't want to have too much, say this. I feel like you have a lot of responsibility, but people are keep putting even more responsibility on you. And you deserve like a big like payout from that. You deserve like a huge reward. I do see a reward coming in. Five of Cups under the Tower. Yeah, there's like somebody's energy that you're looking at and observing, and you're wondering like, wow, that person is really like emotionally, like there's a lot of emotional turbulence, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of like anxiety, um and you're seeing like the reverse side of things like in a huge like major way right now. But you're still like staying strong. You're still trying to be that steady, push through, maintain a certain level of like balance. Um, yeah, Page of Wands. Oh, right under the Page of Cups. Yeah, like Scorpio, you're so like well mannered. I feel like you're like so well tempered. Your levels of emotional energy are very direct, like as far as like what is important, what goals need to be met on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Yeah, because the Page of Wands is a very learned scholar. I feel like there's a scroll in this Page of Cups hand, and there's like a cute little bunny hopping down there, and I feel like you're all about that sort of lively, spring in your step sort of type energy. Like that's your style, your wit and your charm. Um, but there's something here that has to do with the Five of Cups. That's like I feel like this is like the prince that is cloaked here after the storm, after the water is, leaving, right? Succeeding here. No, it's like the cups and the emotional stress is a lot for this one person to handle alone. And I feel like you are looking at this person and seeing that. Yeah, so like I said, like it's like you obviously know that like this is just like a week, right? This isn't like a month or a year. We're talking about this is just like going through the motions, and like water is very emotional, significant symbolism there for the water, but it's like going through the motions of every emotion. I feel like. Ooh, yeah, look, Six of Cups. See, everything is going to clear up. Everything is going to go according to plan. And I feel like the plan, Scorpio, is that, yeah, you have been wounded, you have been hurt, but you're not affected in the same level or way as everyone else. I just want to make that clear. Like your wounds and stuff like that I feel like there's a physical aspect to it. So maybe you did like hurt your arm or sprain your ankle. I know I sprained my shoulder, but like in this area region here. But you are headaches, migraines. Like I feel like when there's a lot of emotional stress happening, it starts to weigh heavy on you. Like that energy turns into a physical pain. But it's gonna pay off in the end. Like the hard work and the pain and the suffering that you've endured, like I'm not saying no one deserves physical pain, no one deserves emotional pain, but like there's a certain level of stress and that turns into like pain, emotional pain or physical pain that happens on the body and the mind when you're doing work of any kind. Even just sitting at a desk all day, typing some papers, like that can be physically draining. And also you could be thinking in your head, like, I don't want to be here right now. Like I want to be off doing something fun on a beach, right? All right, sorry about that. So yeah, Six of Cups. Like this is just an energy of like the masculine and the feminine, but it's like that innocent, like childlike energy, like schoolmates playing in the schoolyard, sort of like high school sweethearts type of energy, which is like a very old style. Like it's like Romeo and Juliet. I feel like too, because it's like you have two different energies coming from two different like backgrounds that are just meeting together and like sharing a cup of fruit. Here you can see here he's giving her some fruit, and it's this beautiful like fulfilled energy. Okay, these three cups have daffodils in them, there's a cat, it's a summery day, like it's all good energy and heartwarming feelings. But it doesn't come from just you know not putting in the effort or not putting in the work. um Okay, yeah, Four of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, Six of Cups and Four of Cups. Yeah, this young woman is sitting under the tree by herself, and she's like, looks not very content here. And there's some cups next to her, and there's one hanging from the tree, and she looks cold, right, by the water bank here. So, I feel like there's a theme of like, there's new, like, reason to be happy. There's new reason to be content, but there's this like wave or stream of water, like this stormy, watery, like emotional, um, stressful stuff happening, and it's like at the end of the day, it's like you want to. Be able to enjoy the Six of Cups. You want to be able to enjoy the Ace of Pentacles that are clearly here. Um, oh, okay, the orange one, the wild herdsman, the hermit. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of like isolation. Okay, this is like the hermit card. Um, there's a feeling that like there's a fox here too. So, um, there's a feeling that there's this sort of hidden message or like hidden agenda, because you at the week at the like I guess at the like at the general like overall feeling I'm getting from this reading is that you want to be successful, you want to share in this love and this light and this happiness that is like consistent here with like summertime and flowers, and but there's that feeling that like you're sort of alone um with all of this. Yeah, Judgment. Okay, King of Wands and Three of Cups. Yeah, the sleeper. Judgment. Yeah, here comes like a knight into the tomb where this soldiers that have passed are laying here. Yeah, like there has been like loss. There has been people have made like the wrong decisions in regards to your success. Scorpio, and into your happiness and into your love life. That's what's leaving you emotionally feeling saddened here. It's because seems like a daydream. I'm getting like a daydream energy, and I was having dreams of like the underworld, and this soldier is like going into the tombs. It's like you're wondering why people are so like I don't know what the word is. I feel like people are like surrounding themselves with like this sort of victim mentality, but it's like judgment is saying that judgment is saying that like that's not the final outcome of all of this. Okay, the final outcome of this is this King of Wands, okay, and this Three of Cups. Okay, these are like the final outcomes for you. Okay, now let me see real quick here. The orange one. It's been a while since I read the book from the book here. Oh, is the horned one the hermit? Okay, the horned one is actually different from the hermit. Okay, the wild herdsman. Okay, I thought that was the hermit card. I guess not. Okay, let me see. 129. The orange one. Okay, what is the meaning behind the orange one? Okay, the imagery of the traditional devil card. Oh, it's supposed to be the devil. That's why. That makes more sense. Yeah. Depicts a large goat-like figure, part man, part beast, with hairy pelt and cloven hoofs, which, as explained in the following section, is a description of the spirit of the wild or god of the hunt. His image became a convenient scapegoat, assigned to represent the devil of the incoming Christian religion. As the devil, the card usually depicts two enslaved figures at the foot of the card, bound and helpless, with the devil raising one hand in a mock blessing. The decks that feature the horn when instead of the devil depict a pastoral god with horns, sometimes attended by animals, other times by a wealthy couple. The difference being that there are no chains or pain in the scene, only life is its natural state. Yeah. Nature, the call of the wild, animal impulse and instinct, primal knowledge, ancestral memory, tension between order and chaos. Yeah, like this week, Scorpio, it's like you are dealing with trying to keep things in order, but there's all this chaos that's happening. Okay, yeah. That's why you have Four of Cups next to the Six of Cups, because this is the natural order of things, right? It's like this cute, divine feminine, masculine, sharing a cup of fruit together, just a lovely summer day, no bothers, no stresses, and then instantly you get this. So it's like you long for order, you long for the simpler times, the easy, summery days, but you're dealing with like emotional, like it's like aftermath of the storm. Because remember, you had the storm in the beginning, but you were standing strong here. So at the start of the week, you're dealing with like a message of like that's discerning, like it's concerning to you, but you're like still standing strong despite the emotional waves. And you're trying to focus on happier things and more positive things. But you are like a little bit hurt about this, and then you're dealing with like this is your main focus here is this Ace of Cups, right? It's like this is the game here. This is the end goal here. This is the end game, right? It's like financial success, well-being, better times, right? But you're dealing with this, aftermath of this storm and how it's affected everyone, and you're still carrying your true, message of good information and good power through and perseverance. That it's still like the tower energy is still affecting people's judgment. Okay, they're making like poor decisions. I feel like they're not seeing the big picture here. They're seeing this other side to things. The chaos. Tension between order and chaos, reconciling the culture versus natural state of being, originality, desire and fertility, enchantment, fascination, and magnetism. Healthy competition, the integration of animal behavior and needs of the civilized conscious. The rise of primal instincts such as nesting, nurturing, herding, and protecting. The tuning of animal qualities and senses, which can be of great value in agility, cunning, and the intuition of threats or unnatural conditions. The wisdom of the subconscious, making its influence felt via one's appetites and aversions. Yeah. So it's like a symbol of a healthy, life enchanting, wild nature. Um, yeah, but there can be controlling relationships, enslaving obsession, violence, abuse, and addiction. Yeah. So reverse, it's imbalance, the destructive, upsetting force in the universe, panic, appetite and unconscious, evil, violence, perversion, depravity, oppression, and weakness, the use of religion, virtue and guilt as a weapon, self-flagellation, poor choices, blind jealousy. Yeah, like it's all of this coming to a head, right? It's all of this, and it's right under the tower card. So it's like it's all coming to this great big like explosion of feelings and emotions. So I feel like the King of Wands is going to have like a good message for you. Status, honor, an intellectual artistic force who is more stable than the Knight of Wands. Yeah, and you had the Page of Wands. So that's interesting here. A man who has succeeded due to his own intelligence and determination. So it's like more power than just the Knight. It's like you're going straight from the Page to the King. You're like skipping right over the Knight. The Page here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is supposed to be quick and clever, but it's like you're not, and it's like you don't need to be like quick and clever this week, Scorpio. It's more of like a Page of Wands energy to the King of Wands. So it's like arrival of a positive phase, right? Positive, right? Phase. Good news brought by a cheerful friend or ally, youth, potential, and flexibility, socializing, being open to new ideas, stimulation, broadening horizons, a true, faithful heart, play, and excitement. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, yeah, this is good news. And then the King of Wands is going to be status, honor, an intellectual artistic force who is more stable than the Knight of Wands. A man who has succeeded due to his own intelligence and determination, overcoming a disadvantaged start in life to reach a position of influence and satisfaction. The card represents more than the material success, which may accompany his rise. It is achievement that contributes to the arts, sciences, or quality of life, a life well lived. Exactly. You're living a very well life, Scorpio. Like you are the messenger of good life and artistic and intellectual force of nature. And I find like this happening here, like in the background there a little bit, like the dream world, the subconscious, the underworld. It's some energies in the background that are around you that are seeing things not clearly, that are seeing things and causing chaos and causing more peace than stability. Okay, and I don't know why I'm getting that from the Judgment card. It's like they're judging. It's called the Sleeper card. Like they are asleep, Scorpio. They're not awoken to the higher conscious, or awakened. They're not awakened. I don't know, whatever proper English word it is. They are not awakened to the spiritual realm. They are not awakened to the higher conscious. They are not awakened artistically. They are not tapping into their force of nature in a stable, positive way, bringing order to the chaos, right? But the King of Wands is, and you're tapping into that. And it's not about material wealth or gain. It's about like needing the prize, needing the reward in order to keep things stable. That's what the big picture is. It's like people are so tapped into like, okay, well, this is just a one-dimensional, shallow layer of being that is only in it for the money or only in it for the financial gain. But it's like, no, there's so much more layers to that. There's like, you need to do the work in order to produce the results and then be rewarded for producing the results. And that's what's fair and that's what's just. But I'm seeing there's like that imbalance going on in the background, so it's interesting. But it's not going to affect you in a way where it like disrupts your Ace of Pentacles, or it disrupts your success or your artistic flow or your force of nature, Scorpio. It's something that's going on in the background that you're aware of, but you're not going to like put all of your attention into it, because I think it would be a waste of time to do that. I think instead you just need to let it play out and see how that plays out. In the meantime, 3 of Cups, celebration, the power of 3 divine feminines celebrating together under the moonlight, sharing their cups together and cheers. So let's look at the 3 of Cups.
You can put that on the plate of your cheese.
Yes, celebration, Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, Thanksgiving is still a year away now, but it seemed like it just happened. Shared happiness, pleasure and satisfaction, enrichment of friendship, support, encouragement, excitement and play, enjoying arts and talents, luck, excitement and momentum, goodwill and humor, the doubling effect of success, shared, the joy of artistic collaboration, romantic fun, the freshness of spring, gratitude, and good health. Okay? And this, even in reverse, this remains a positive card, but indicates material pleasures with a less emotional component. Small gains, wasting resources, exploiting the environment of kindness of people. Yeah, or kindness of people, exactly. So it's like, you are getting small gains little by little, which is going to increase and add up to this. It's like little by little, you are getting more and more perspective. Little by little, you are gaining more and more material gain, but you're doing it in a way that is not like selfish or shallow or materialistic. You're doing it in such an emotional connection to money. It's like you don't want to have a negative connection with money. Like I'm getting this big message, Scorpio, for this week is like, can you put a price tag on love, right? If you can put a price tag on love, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not in it for the right reasons. You didn't pick the right choice in life, right? You didn't. And I feel like you're surrounded by people who keep putting price tags on love. They keep saying, well, my love is conditional. My love is, my love is only worth my love is worth $5. My love is worth $10. My love is worth $40. It's like, stop putting a price tag on love. Just do something out of the kindness of your heart. And I have this really cool like little clipping that I found in this article that I was reading, and so this I'm going to read it to you. Now it's personal, okay? The most crucial component of philanthropy, surprise. It's not money or time or even innovation. It's empathy. And with brave honesty and stunning eloquence, this year cover subjects inspire it in spades. Okay? So that's from a magazine, and the cover is, a philanthropist, and the article goes into different philanthropists that have been doing really amazing work and honoring them in that way by writing articles about them. So I have to just say, like, it's surprise. It's not about money, right? Life is not about money, okay? And it's not even about much time. It's not about even your innovation. It's about empathy, okay, Scorpio? So have empathy for yourself. And when you see someone else not having any empathy, it's like they're dealing with, like, they need to do some shadow work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got some shadow work they still need to do, okay? But you keep doing the work. You keep celebrating. You keep bringing that emotional, like, I feel like it's like a connection of 3. It's like an emotional, support system that you're putting into place. I feel like you're trying to cover it all, and you're trying to make sure that there's harmony and there's balance and stability amongst the chaos, right? So that's what I have for you. Now, I will read you some Rebel Deck Oracle with Attitude cards. Okay, these are blunt but honest. Okay, we'll see how these fare. Okay. Oh, look at this one. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Ask a fucking expert. Yes. Okay? That's what I have for you. I whispered that one. And then this one. You are loved. Okay? You are here for a reason. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Okay? Okay, this one here. Is your sense of humor. Laugh. Okay? Laughing. Yeah, there's a new Will Ferrell movie out that is so hilarious. You're cordially invited. Reese Witherspoon. It's so hilarious on Amazon Prime Video, so watch it. Love and light to all you Scorpios. Have an amazing week. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.